Guys, I could not be more excited to welcome the baddest content creator of all time. It's Bremen Rock!
Aloha! Hi, everybody. It is me. Hi,
Aloha,
Natalie.
Bretman. Oh my God, this is so exciting. I can't quite believe you're here right now. How are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. I just landed a couple hours ago. I got my workout in, and now I'm ready for whatever you have in store for me.
Well, it's going to be an exciting. We've got loads in store for you today. I can't believe you've stepped off a plane and then you've gone straight into a workout and then straight into a podcast. Honey,
You know
you're
me.
busy.
I'm a professional girl. I'm a Leo. I have to get things done. Go, go, go.
That's it. I love the energy. The energy's in the room already. I'm so ready. Now, Brett, before we really get officially started into the podcast, I wondered, could you give us an official, iconic Bretman Rock intro?
Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Listen up, ladies. It is me, Bremen Rock, singer, songwriter, actor, actress, athlete, activist, scientist on the motherfucking side. The star of Crystal Day, yeah. A coconut water connoisseur, and the newest Pretty Little Thing model. Yeah. Bitch.
Let's just
Don't even
manifest that one
motherfucking try.
Let's just manifest that one into existence, Brett. Like, come on, I need you over here at PRT.
saying.
Like, this needs to happen.
I'm here, girl.
Let's start with your recent Vogue cover. Oh my God, titled Bretman Rock on manifesting his gay Asian immigrant success. Congratulations. Tell me a little bit about this cover and the title and what it really means to you, Brett.
Well, it's called The Manifesting King, and I've always been like manifesting ever since I was like a little gay boy. And it's something like my grandma taught me like really young, and she has always taught me to like envision myself as someone bigger and like you have to think of yourself and how you want to be, you know? And so I've always manifested ever since I was a kid, and I feel like there's nothing that I am doing today, there's nothing even that I own today that I can't say that I manifested. Like even just from like my cars, like I used to run to the parking lot and because my mom used to make me run because I was like a cross country star or whatever, and I ran track. But I used to run to like parking lots, and I would like look at the best car in there, and I would just tell myself like one day I'm gonna have the best car in every parking lot that I pull up in. And now I'll just be pulling up in my G-Wagon, you know? And yeah, it's like little things like that I've always like manifested. But also like with the cover itself, like I was supposed to just be like a insert story inside of the magazine. Like I was just supposed to be like a story. And then the head of Teen Vogue came to my shoot. I fell in love with her. I hope she fell in love with me. I think she fell in love with me because it became a cover. So that's also something that I manifested. It's like literally in my dream board since I like signed with my manager, ever since we got signed. And so it's so crazy.
Oh my God. And the cover was amazing. I can't believe that you weren't at one point going to be the cover because you like owned that cover. You were made for that cover, honey.
Thank you. We just wanted to do like a shoot just to like put like an insert in there. And girl, I don't know how it became the cover, but I must have ate that photo shoot up first, you know?
They came in, they're like, yeah, bitch, this can't not be the cover. I mean,
right?
If I was in that room, I'd be like, Brett, on the cover, please, babes.
Period.
Come on, let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. And so, like, the success you've had in your short 22 years, Brett, has been incredible. And I know that you've always said you knew you were always going to be a star. So apart from the manifesting, how have you actually made it all happen?
I do not know, Nat. I think I just have so much free time on my hands, and I just love to I just can't get bored all the time. And so I always have something to do, and I'm always alone, and so I feel like I've always been like sharing my life with the internet like naturally, like you know what I mean? And so I don't know how I did it, to be honest. I just kind of like shared my whole life, I guess, if that's what y'all want to hear. Like I guess if you want to live like me, you got to share your whole entire life to the world. But also I feel like my work ethics like also speaks for itself. Like yes, I'm a bitch, but also like I'm a hardworking bitch. Like I don't know anybody else that would fly from Hawaii and then get into a Pretty Little Thing podcast in like literally 2 hours and still get a workout in and a nap. Yeah.
Literally, I was like, Brett's doing a workout, guys. Like, I'm literally like spending 5 hours to get ready for this podcast, and I'm like, Brett's doing a workout. Like, how has he got this in as well? Like, you put me to shame, girl.
And I
honestly.
just had landed, and I was like, yeah, I have too much energy. I cannot stay. Because if I stayed in my apartment today, I would have slept through, and I would not be here today.
And here you are, all like, this is the thing. Your energy is like incredible. It's infectious. Like, you have got. I think that is one of the amazing things about you, Brett. Your energy is just so contagious, and it really comes through on all of your videos. I mean, you've got 40 million followers across your socials. That's
I know.
wild.
Don't say that. That is like 80 million ass cheeks.
And what beautiful
Yeah,
ass cheeks.
80
Oh,
million
following you, honey.
nostrils following me. That's a lot. That is a lot.
So take me back to like 5 years ago. I know you started out like quite seriously in social media 5 years ago. Who was Brett then, and like how has he changed over that time?
5 years ago, the word influencer was not even a word yet. I was literally filing my taxes, and I was like, what do I put for my occupation, bitch? Like, the fuck? I literally just put like online entertainer, and like people thought I did porn or something. 5 years ago, I'm just reminiscing because I'm trying to remember what fucking 5 years ago, we couldn't even complain about the algorithm yet. That
Yeah.
I couldn't even spell algorithm, and I still can't spell algorithm today.
Me neither.
5 years ago, Brett was, I think I was in high school. I was a junior in high school, and I had just found makeup. That was really at my peak with makeup, and I was working on my first makeup collaboration with Morphe.
Yeah.
5 years ago, I was very arrogant. There was still so many things to learn, and still to learn. And yeah, Brett 5 years ago had short hair, had a buzz cut, and he was probably very much full of confidence. I think I envy Brett 5 years ago sometimes, because I was fresh, and that was before the world could tell me how to dress and how to look, and and before I got picked apart by the world, So I guess a part of me is envious of Brett 5 years ago, but a part of me is also like, wow, I motherfucking did that. Like, girl, 5 years ago, I was in my house of 25 people in a 5-bedroom home, and I was filming my videos in front of my bedroom in my tapestry. Wow. Nah, you done got me motherfucking triggered, bitch.
I love sitting here going back, because it's actually like, first of all, like you sitting there and saying, you kind of envy Brett 5 years ago it's wild, because obviously, you've got such an incredible career, an incredible life, but I completely understand not really, obviously I've not been through it myself, but I know what you're saying. Like, I guess being as huge as you are on the internet, it really opens you up to 40 million plus people and 40 million plus opinions. And, how have you kind of grown to be strong through all those opinions through the years?
I think at one point you just kind of realize that it's inevitable. Like, I can literally save world hunger, and people would still have something to say. Like, what if I wanted to be hungry, bitch? You know what I mean? So honestly, just knowing that literally whatever I do, regardless if it's good or bad, there's always going to be somebody that's not with it. And so I kind of just like, I guess for lack of a better word, I just kind of just stopped giving a fuck. I stopped like reading my my DMs and my comments, which is such a bad thing as an influencer, but I have to do it for my mental health,
Yeah.
And I think just like knowing that these bitches would never say in front of my beautiful face. Like,
and they'd be running for a selfie.
That's what I'm saying. I have literally I can honestly say that no one has ever like said anything bad to me about like my content in person, but it's ever really online. And so I guess that's how I got over it. It's like, you bitches could never say it to my motherfucking face.
You could never. Do you know what? There's literally... Go on.
And if you really wanted to say it to my face, you're going to have to catch a flight to Hawaii, Miss Girl, or you're going to have to fly me like Pretty Little Thing did. Yeah. Exactly.
Period, honey. Period. That's the thing. Like, there's nothing anyone can say. Like, I personally don't think your content is incredible. Like, I smile every time I come on any of your pages. Anytime I'm on your YouTube channel, like, you genuinely just make me smile and happy and laugh. So how anyone could be rude to Mr. Bremen, I'm like, absolutely not. No, girl, it's never happening.
Thank you.
But so you said that, like, obviously makeup was a huge thing. And, like, obviously you can beat your face to the gods. Like, you kill it with makeup. But I know that your kind of, like, direction has changed over the years. So what would you say is your focus, like, right now? And how is it kind of all developed?
Well, I'm not just saying this because I'm in a Pretty Little Thing studio, but I've really been like focusing on like fashion and like clothing. And really, I think my mission with the fashion industry and what I kind of assigned myself that mission is to really break down like the gender roles in fashion. I'm literally wearing a fucking halter top today. You know what I mean? Like, I want to shake up the fashion world, and like how I did with makeup. Like, I proved to the world that men and boys can wear makeup, and now I really feel like boys can wear anything from Pretty Little Thing. And when I say I'm the newest Pretty Little Thing model, I'm not just motherfucking saying that. When I'm at the Pretty Little Thing website, I need to see boys in there because boys are as pretty little thing as women are.
100%. I could. Do you know what? I'm taking this. I'm going to make all the bosses
Pretty Little
listen
Thing
to this
needs
podcast.
to be non-binary.
Brett, like, I would scream to see you on the front of that website, honest to God. And I know that Chelsea's in the background right now.
She's
like,
videoing
yes, bitch,
this right now. You better send that to your boss, Chelsea.
Chelsea, you tell him. No, Brett, like, I would literally kill to see that happen. And I completely agree with you. Let's 100% make that happen.
Yes, Pretty Little Thing, non-binary collection. Let's motherfucking do it.
Let's do it. Let's put that out there. Let's manifest. I mean, he's got everything he's manifested so far, so we ain't going to stop now, honey, okay?
Me and Nat is manifesting, so...
We're manifesting
I know
right
y'all
now.
listening up there.
So one of the things that, you know, has kind of happened in the past 5 years, social media, as you said before, has changed and developed so much. But you've managed to stay on top of the game completely, like always ahead of the game, it seems. So how have you managed to do that? Like, what's your secret to success, really?
Ooh, I was really thinking about this the other day. So that's an interesting question because I'm like, girl, I've really been doing this for 7 years, but I never run out of content. Like, I can honestly say that, like, I there's like so many like influencers out there that like have the same content that they've been doing for like 7 years. But for me, I feel like I'm always changing it up. 1 minute I'm doing science videos, and the next I'm like strutting in LA. You know what I mean? My content goes every which direction, and I really feel like that's why it's easy for me because I can make content out of anything. And the way I kind of see it is that, like, I don't think of content, baby. Content thinks of me. So, yeah. That's what I would say.
Content just walks into Bretman's mind and it happens. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I don't think of her. She thinks of me.
Exactly, honey. That's it. We all think of you, honey. That's it. No, I get that because I think like sometimes you can obviously work so hard when you're thinking of something and be really like in your mind, whereas when you can just kind of relax into, you're clearly a natural. You're a natural.
Thank you. And I think as my tip, I guess, is I never, and if you like look through like all of my videos and stuff like that, like I never really follow like trends, and when I do it with like my own like Bretman Rock twist, like, you know, with the mukbang that was going on, I did it with my Bretman Rock twist, and like even with like all these TikTok trends, like I always try to be my like Bretman Rock through and through with like any content that I do. So I think that's just like the key with everything, is that like just be consistent, but also like don't be afraid to like experiment with your content, because sis, it's not gonna go anywhere. Like if it flops, it's flopped, and if it does good, it does good. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of content creators get really stuck in their minds, and I'm like, girl, don't be afraid to experiment. Like, it's fucking content. It will never be that serious.
That's it. You've got to have fun. You definitely have fun on your videos. Like I say, like, I love coming on your channels just to have fun with you.
Natalie, I love how every question you ask, that's your response. I love it when I go to your account and I just laugh.
That's my Do you know what is so true though? I literally like me and the girls were sat before going through some of your content before the podcast, and we were like, "Come on, like literally crying, laughing. You make us laugh. We love it. That's we love to see it. You're making me laugh today. I love it in person. It's even better."
Thank you.
Now, all of your success, Brett. Like obviously, you've had such a successful career so far, and I mean, it's got an amazing journey yet still to go. But what's kind of the best thing that's come out of your journey in your career so far, and all your success?
Cool. The best thing so far for me, and I don't want to sound like I'm giving you like a politically correct answer, but for me as someone who grew up without nothing, I think the best thing that had come off from like what I do is really just like providing for my family now, and like providing for my mom, which is really any like child's dream,
Yeah.
to let my mom live comfortably. But content wise, I think it's just so cool that I get to live my dream every day. Like this is something that I like, going back to your first question, like this is just something that I used to think about and dream about when I was a kid. Like these are things, like even just now, like even speaking to a podcast, like in a studio, like this is something that I used to just want to do and dream about. And it's crazy that I get to live my dream every day, to be honest with you. That's the coolest thing.
I love both of those answers. I think, to sit and say that you can provide for your family at 22 years old. Wow. Like, just wow. That is absolutely amazing when you sit and think about it. Did you ever, I know you manifested everything that you've done, but did you ever sit and think that one day you could be in this position? Did you know that this was going to happen?
Wow. Yes, I did. I think when I say I manifest things, I also like genuinely feel like I could speak to my higher self and like my higher being. And I feel like when I was a kid, even when I would walk in, like when I first moved to America, I went to Walmart. That was my first trip to the store, was at Walmart. And it was the first time ever I saw like a CCTV like pointed at you when you enter the store. You know when they have like cameras?
Yeah.
And I was like...
And you see the TV.
Oh my God, I'm a fucking reality star. Like, so I've really been a reality star since I was 8, Miss Nat. Like, I walk around that Walmart thinking that I was like in Bad Girls Club or fucking Big Brother. And I was literally pretending like I was in Big Brother at Walmart. Like, these chickens are looking at me motherfucking funny. Like, you know what I mean? So... yeah, I don't even know what your question was, but I hope that answered it.
Do you know what? The chickens looking funny at you. That was a big enough answer. That was the best answer for me.
Okay, I forgot what the fuck where I was going with that.
We'll take it.
But...
No, so we were talking about providing for your family. So not only have you been able to provide for your family, which at 22 years old, Bretman, like honestly, is
that's
just incredible.
That was your question.
No, but God, I'll hear about chickens all day long too.
No, I was saying I feel like I could always speak to my higher self, and I feel like when I was a kid, something told me that I was born to be a star, and something told me as well that I was the breadwinner of my family. Like,
wow.
So I feel like I've always known that I was going to be the breadwinner of my family, and I love that. Like, it's such a cute title. Like, yeah, I'm the breadwinner.
Yes,
I am the nut and the egg. Of the family, girl.
He's bringing it all.
The breadest of the winds.
Bringing that bread, honey. That's the thing. So, like, you're providing for your family, but not only are you providing for them, but they're also no strangers to the limelight and social media as well. Like, let's just talk about Princess for a second. Because your relationship, oh my God, is iconic. Like, shit, we can't cope. Talk to me about Princess. Come on.
Oh my God, Miss Pretty Little Princess. Oh gosh. She's a character. I really feel like people always think like I'm a character, and I'm like, girl, y'all have not met my motherfucking sister, or like really my siblings at this point. But my sister is just so fucking funny. I always describe her as a hot mess, but she's like the sweetest hot mess ever. And I don't know, it's something about Geminis that annoy me, but I feel like their energy is so infectious. Like, everybody needs an annoying Gemini in their life. And to me, unfortunately, is my sister. But no. My sister has always been like my co-star, like ever since we were
Mm.
kids. Like we would make like choreographies in my backyard. I would always make like commercials with her. So my sister has always been my co-star, regardless if there was a camera in front of us or if it's just us making choreos to Lil Mama lip gloss in my motherfucking backyard.
Yes.
So yeah.
Wait, what was the video of you and Princess? I think it was one of your first like viral videos, probably on
Yes.
Vine. Wait,
My
to
sister also.
Beyonce.
Yes, I slapped the bun out of her. I always tell people that I really would not be the person that I am today if my sister did not walk across that screen that day.
Wait, I need to know, was that the slapping noise was so apparent. I went back and watched it the other day. Was it real, that slapping noise?
Girl, I fucking slapped the shit out of her. Everybody knows that I don't fucking like these videos I make. Yeah, it's a joke and shit, but I take that shit so fucking seriously. If you walk in front of my video, bitch, you gonna be a part of the motherfucking video.
It's actually one of my favorite videos ever. And I mean, there's so many videos of you and Princess now. We absolutely
I know
love you.
it's traumatizing. Don't even talk about our past videos. Oh my god! But they are honestly so fun to watch, and I honestly can only watch my videos with my sister high. Honestly, this probably won't make the final cut, but please.
Nice, going in there. It's in there.
Yeah, please be a pretty little high when you watch our videos.
I want to know, so like it seems like it's a yes, but is your relationship how we see it on screen? Is that really what it's like?
Oh, I really think we are funnier in person.
How?
People tell us that I'm just saying that because people tell us that all the time. Like people are like, oh my god, you guys are literally how you guys are online. But like in person, I feel like because there's no cuts, you know. We really get in the raw of it. Like when we fight, we fight. When we love, we love. I think, yeah, I feel like I guess for the most part, we are very much like how we are online, but in person, I really feel like we're funnier because it's like unfiltered.
I need to meet you guys in person. I love the most recent YouTube video where you guys had a little hug moment. That was cute.
Yeah. Oh my god, Natalie. All I'm saying is, if this podcast was with the both of us in here, it would have been a wrap.
Brett, I mean, I feel like there's so much to speak to you about, but do you know what? Maybe next time when all this COVID stuff's over, we'll get all three of us together on the sofa. Yeah, you need to come to England, or I'm coming to LA. We're sorting it. I mean,
girl, I'm on my
please,
I'm on my way.
We'll fly you over. Come on over anytime. I'm excited. From all of your success, Brett, I know that you've won multiple awards for various different reasons. I mean, you got so many titles going on, but what's kind of been your favorite or like most proudest achievement or award so far?
My favorite and proudest achievement was probably when I got honor roll in high school. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, but for real, bitch, I was so damn motherfucking proud of myself when I got honor roll 4 quarters in a row in high school. That's one of them.
Honestly, Brett, from as a UK student, I don't even know what that means. I'm not gonna lie.
That means I was a 4-point motherfucking O student. It's not. Don't even get it twisted.
Killed it, honey.
Also graduated with honors. Yeah. But that's not what I'm most proud of. My most proudest one would probably be my most recent award with MTV. Because first of all, that was the first time MTV gave out an award to like an influencer. It was like an influencer type of award. And to be the first one awarded, I really felt like I was some bitch.
You that
like,
bitch.
I really walked in there. I was like, wow, I really didn't think I was gonna win, you know. I didn't think I was gonna get
Who,
this,
me?
and I just wanted to think. I know. I'm like, me? Did you do that right? I'm like, finally, out of all those nights voting for myself,
He got it.
all those 30 emails I made.
We here.
Yeah, I'm like, thanks to myself for voting for myself.
Period.
No, but the MTV Movie Awards for the Content Creator of the Year was probably my favorite. But also, like, it was also like just really cool to be surrounded by people who also are in the industry, in the reality TV industry. Because you know, I'm a reality star now since I was 8. But anyways, yeah. That would be my
Love
favorite
that. It's an
award.
amazing award and an amazing achievement. You touched on being a reality star there, and girl, you're killing it in the reality world. And let's talk about that brand new reality show you've got with YouTube, 30 Days with Bretman Rock. Oh my God.
Girl.
Tell me.
Don't. That shit got me fucked up, nah. Oh my
How
God.
did you do it?
When I tell you, bitch, I was in the jungle by my motherfucking self. First of all, when YouTube asked me, they were like, well, I went in a meeting with YouTube and my manager was like, just be prepared for what they ask you, whatever. And then they go, we have a show for you. What do you want to do? And I thought they were fucking around because I take meetings every day and like, you know, I really just thought they were asking to ask. And I was really into plants at the time and I really just jokingly, bitch, I was like, I think it'd be so funny to watch me in the jungle and like seeing me as a survival expert. I think it'd be so funny. And then everybody in the meeting laughed. And tell me why the fuck 2 weeks later they're in Hawaii. Why the fuck? I was like, I thought y'all were just joking. Like I thought y'all were just taking a meeting with me to like fill in your fucking schedule, bitch, or something. You know, corporates these days. I really didn't think that it was serious. And then they were there. And so we filmed the show, girl.
Oh my God.
Ooh. I learned so many things about myself in that damn forest that I've never learned before. But will I do it again? Absolutely motherfucking not. Girl.
A one-time experience.
Yeah, I think it was because I didn't, TMI, I didn't shit for like a week.
I mean, you didn't eat. You didn't eat. You had like coconut.
Yeah, girl, my body was literally running on coconut and guava. That's all I was allowed to eat because even if I did want to eat it, that centipede, we couldn't do it because it's an animal.
I'm with you.
Even if I wanted to hunt for like a boar,
no,
I couldn't because you know. But even if I could have, I was like, no, bitch. I'll stick to my coconuts. But girl. Also, bitch, when I got out of that jungle, my stomach shrank so much I could not eat. Girl.
Oh my
body by starvation.
My God, honey, and you've been doing your workout. Like, how was that coming out of the jungle then? Like to have your stomach shrunk? Like, oh my God, that's like a whole scenario.
Bitch, all I gotta say is that shit gave me abs and that was a workout in itself. So yeah, that's probably why I would go again, is to like shrink my little tiny stomach. If anything, but really I feel like I also connected a lot with like my ancestors, because really when you're out in the jungle by yourself, there was no Wi-Fi in there, and I know there's like clips of me like on my phone. But bitch, when I tell you I had no motherfucking Wi-Fi in there and I had to pretend like I was watching these motherfucking YouTube videos, bitch.
Wait.
They done got me fucked up.
Did you actually have the YouTube video? Was that like pre-downloaded?
Yeah, it was pre-downloaded on my phone because there was actually like no Wi-Fi in there.
So,
and I cried every day, and someone like me who's a Leo, strong-minded,
lion,
crying every day could not be me.
I mean, that's the thing. It was emotional. Like, it's been emotional watching it so far. What was kind of like the hardest thing for you? Because I know, obviously, for anyone that doesn't know, you had no access to Instagram, no internet, like you said, no food, no makeup, no mirrors, like literally you in the outdoors. Like, what was the like most challenging part of it for you?
I don't think it was the survival part that was hard for me. Because bitch, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. Yeah, bitch. I don't want to get copyrighted, so that's all y'all get. But I think the hardest part for me, was not seeing my reflection. Like, bitch.
How can you go?
Do you know how hard it is?
How can you go that long?
For someone like me, every time they were like, stop looking at the camera. I'm like, bitch, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at my reflection from that dark ass fucking camera, bitch. Because I haven't seen my face in a minute. And if these YouTube videos is going to be a 4-part series of me looking whack as fuck, which I was.
Wait.
So, yeah. That was the hardest part for me, was not seeing my reflection. Because how could you be cute without, like, how... Also, that's one thing I question. Like, how in the ancient days did people know they were cute if they didn't have mirrors?
Literally.
You know what I mean?
That's something that could send my head west. Like, I have no idea. Like, how did they know? You have to trust other people's opinions, and there's all kinds of ones out there.
First, it was black and white, and there was no mirror. Bitch, pick a struggle.
You've literally got everyone, you can't hear it, but everyone in the background is laughing. I've got Lucy crying with laughter here under her mask. She's
Oh
got
my God, Chelsea out here laughing too, fucking up my vibe
Chelsea,
and shit.
wow.
I can't even motherfucking think.
So honestly, like we've all been obsessed with the YouTube series. Like when we saw you in the jungle, like what you said that you really wanted to go in there to reconnect with Brett. So tell me a little bit about that, and like, do you think that you did that whilst you were there? All jokes aside.
Oh, girl. Yes, I feel like I definitely connected with myself a lot. And I feel like what I learned about my generation is that we are so scared to be alone in our own thoughts. And I feel like that's why some of us really struggle with mental illness is because we don't like to be alone in our own thoughts. I don't like to be alone in my own thoughts. And when I was there by myself, like I had no one else to talk to, especially at night when because the crew go home and I'm like stuck in the jungle by myself with a survival expert. But he's not allowed to touch me. He's not allowed to like feed me. He's not allowed to coach me. He's just really there to make sure that I was there the
Oh
next
my
morning when the crew comes
God.
back. So like he would talk to me, but like, I wasn't really like he was straight. Like, bitch, I would never talk to no hetero, especially men. The fuck. No. So I was really there, like looking up in the stars and like really just talking to myself. And I was like, I needed this. I needed to just no Wi-Fi, no connection, and just like, I guess for lack of a better word, like force myself to talk to myself and really like reflect on Brett and Bretman Rock because I do see them as two different people, and I always refer to Bretman Rock as a third person, and people think like, oh my God, bitch, you're so conceited. You really referring to yourself as a third person? Like, no, bitch. When I refer to myself as Bretman Rock, it's just so that I distance myself from the social media aspect of myself because I try to hold on to like Brett as well and like really stay grounded, and I really learned that really early, especially growing up on the internet, is that I'm two different people at the end of the day. There's in IRL Bretman and there's online Bretman Rock, and I think just knowing that there's two different people that I'm dealing with in my brain and like talking to them both and also taking care of Brett and also taking care of Bretman Rock. That's what I learned about myself the most is like it's okay to be alone in your own thoughts, and it's needed to really like reflect because it really makes me uncomfortable like reflecting sometimes because I especially like because I feel like I'm like getting uncomfortable right now. I'm like fixing my hair, but especially like really like thinking about like where I oh my God, I'm like really
No,
out
I
here,
get
bitch. Like,
you. I get you.
sorry. But like really like thinking about where I
Yeah.
came from and like having nothing and like, I was so fucking miserable in there, but I wake up and there's a camera in front of me, like waiting for me to wake up, and I was fucking miserable. I was hungry, but at some point throughout that whole experience, like I realized like, Brett, this is your dream, girl. Like, yes, you're starving. Yes, you're having a horrible time. And yes, this British woman who is a director keeps fucking asking you if you're hungry, love. Is it hot, babes? Are you hungry, love? Bitch,
I'm
yes, I
starving
am.
here. Yeah.
Girl, I was not even thinking about food since you fucking asked me. Now I am. But as horrible as it was, like, girl, I really just I woke up one day and I was like, bitch, you are living your dream. You are starving, but guess what the fuck? You're getting paid for this. And the world is gonna see you. And this is things that you used to manifest. Stop fucking being ungrateful. And so when that happened, I was like,
Do you know what? There's a lot, like, thank you for being so honest. There's a lot to kind of like take in from that whole, just the, kind of everything you've just spoken to me about. And I think from watching the kind of like documentary, the show, you really do see that other side to Brett, like you say. And it's really interesting to hear you say, there's Bretman Rock and there's Brett. And I think that's really important that you can recognize that you have got to be kind of two different people in a sense to protect your own being and your own happiness and your own mental health, because it's so important. And I think through watching it, we really got to get to know you And I feel like, have you had that kind of response from the viewers? I know that the comments have been insane on the videos, but like that response has been huge. Have you felt that?
Yes. I just feel definitely. I feel like my audience is finally getting to experience Brett for the first time. And just Brett. Because I feel like with the show, I feel like especially when I was in the jungle, it's very just Brett, and it's not even
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Brett
yeah,
and Rock
yeah.
anymore. I'm not even putting on a show. I'm really out here just trying to fucking survive and like reflect. And like get the day over with because I know I have to hike 8 miles.
So
And you know what was so irritating
Go
about
on.
that shit? Because, you know, 8 miles is one
long.
thing, but bitch, when y'all got me out here walking back and forth so you can take the damn shot, girl, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. What do you mean? What do you mean go back over here and then walk back? No, bitch, you gonna record me walking the 8 mile, bitch. I'm not going back.
So it's safe to say the jungle's never happening again.
I at least not for a show, not for a production style, bitch. Cause, girl, fuck your shot. I need a shot. That's
pass
what I
me
need.
a fucking shot, please. So Brett, from the whole
Speaking of,
let's bring it on in. From the whole experience, what would you say? Like, have you made any changes to your lifestyle? Like, following going through that, have you made any like changes to your day to day?
not like a significant
Yeah.
change, I guess, and it's really not something that I haven't been doing before, but I do feel like I've been meditating a lot more, and I feel like I have been so much more comfortable reflecting in my journal because I used to just write about like what I'm doing today, but in my journal like now I'm writing about like what I did yesterday and what I did before that, you know what I mean? So I really feel like I'm so much more comfortable with just being alone in my own thoughts
glad.
now, which
I'm glad.
yeah.
And I know that was kind of like, I think you said that it was the first break from social media you'd had for a while. So how did that, I'm like with you, like I can't imagine having a break from social media for longer than 24 hours. And even that's a struggle. So how actually was that going through that?
I feel like people don't realize that I'm serious when I say that was my first time
Oh, no,
ever,
I
like,
believe you.
taking
Yeah.
a social media hiatus, because like I feel like all of us influencers at least go through once in our career, but me, I never took one, and even when I took one, I was still like recording and like still uploading videos, so I really never caught a break. And even then, even when I was filming for the show, I pre-filmed so many good motherfucking morning, bitch. I pre-filmed 5 of those. And I pre-filmed 5 full days of me pretending like I'm living 5 full
my
days just so I could
God.
also be in the jungle. So it was cute, but at the same time, I was like, girl, this is not my real life. Like me pre-filming like 5 days. I forgot your
Well,
question.
how was, I love that. I love that. We'll just keep talking. How was the break? Like, did you feel any benefit from it? Did it make you feel good?
The break. Nah, I gotta be honest with you. Didn't really feel like a break because, like, yes, I was away from my phone, but like, I was still working. There were still cameras in front of me, so I guess you could say it was cool because I was out of my phone. But at the end of the day, there were still cameras in front of me. I was still working, so I guess you can't really call it a break, and I guess I'm still yearning for one.
You know, one day, girl, take that break, go, you know, no Wi-Fi, no social media, you get that. But I get you, like, it's hard, it's so
Yes.
hard, especially in your job. I can't even begin to understand how hard it must be to actually switch off from that.
But I'm waiting for like an actual break of just like no phones. I think I'm probably gonna go to like a different island and just like vanish for like a little bit.
Oh my
I
God,
don't
that
know.
would be a good little break. So from
It'll be my 23rd present to
yes,
myself.
and that's coming soon. It's your birthday in like what, 10 days? What's the date? I'm looking for the date. It's soon, not 10 days. 12.
It's
coming
soon.
up. It's coming up.
Yeah. It's the last day of July, just
The
know.
last day, the most important day of the month, honey.
Yeah.
So there was loads of calls for you to make a full-time documentary series after doing this YouTube series. So is there anything new coming up soon with reality TV? Is there anything in the pipeline?
I don't know. Oh, I do. I do actually know. Not me trying to pretend like I don't know. But I have another thing coming out by at the end of the year, which is also like a different aspect
No
of Bretman
way.
Rock. It's more like the business savvy side of Bretman Rock because I feel like people don't realize, like, bitch, I have always been a business woman of color. Like,
Mhm.
girl, I was selling guinea pigs when I was fifth grade. Like, I was like, bitch, I was fifth grade making these Craigslist ads, meeting up with random people, selling $20 guinea pigs, bitch. And I used to sell like gummy bears in like
Stop. You've been
my
hustling
intermediate school.
since
So
day.
yeah, I have another show that's very like it's very business
Well,
Bretman.
do you know what? I'm excited for that. Like anything where you're involved, we're watching. So we'll be tuning into that. I'm very, very excited. And one
Thank
of your other
you.
videos recently on YouTube was with does anyone know how to say that
Right?
word?
Architectural,
Architectural
girl.
Digest.
Don't ask me to
Yeah,
spell
I
it,
definitely can't spell that.
please.
Architectural Digest, showing us around your Hawaiian home. Like, oh my God, first of all, I want to come and move in. I need to visit. Like, I am obsessed with that house. Wow.
Girl, you're always
Honestly,
welcome
I'll be
to my
turning up. I'll be turning
home.
up, honey. But tell us a little bit about that because we loved that video. But I know that you've also got a place in LA. That's where you're at the minute. So why did you choose
Yes.
to like kind of stop and live in Hawaii over being like kind of on the LA scene?
I think, well, growing up in the islands as a kid, like there was really nothing more that I dreamt of than like going to LA. And then when I was, a little popular enough to come to LA and my first trip, I came here. And it's not that I don't like LA, it's I feel like I just love Hawaii
Mm.
so much that it's hard for me to like genuinely love LA. But the reason why I stay home is because, like, for one, my family's there and I just genuinely feel like I can be my authentic self in LA and just, but also like on the same breath, bitch, like with everything that's going on with like all these dramas,
Mm.
bitch, I know the type of person that I am, and if a bitch got me fucked up, I will be right in front of all those gossip channels, bitch. So I'm really doing it for everybody's health. Like, girl, like, y'all don't want a problem with me, bitch, because I'm not the type to fucking back down. I'm not gonna make a 1 hour video about you, bitch. I will pull the fuck up.
Period.
So yeah, that's one. And really, it's hard for me to like be creative in LA. I don't know why. It's not LA. It's really just I feel like I'm so comfortable at home. I feel like I can be myself at home. And LA is so fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
everything's
yeah.
like next. And like Hawaii is like so chill. So yeah, that's why I stay home is my family's there. I don't want to cause any more trouble than I do in LA. And I feel like I just feel like that's where Bretman Rock
Oh, you definitely
thrives.
thrive. Like we love to see it. I've never been to Hawaii and I really, really want to visit. Like, oh my God, it just looks like a dream. An
It's
actual dream.
amazing. It's
But so
amazing.
I feel like you never get involved with drama, Bretman, and I'm being serious. Like I feel like you're one of the only influencers that manages to stay out of drama. No, or am I just missing it?
Yes. No, I really do. But also, like, as much of like a bitch as I come off, like people who actually meet me, like, bitch, you can probably tell from just like the 1 hour conversation that we have that like I'm a bitch, but I'm like so sweet and like I really don't like fighting
Love
with people.
that.
And if you do want to fight me, like, girl, let me know so I can like plan an outfit. The fuck?
Someone catch this on film, and I'm gonna be looking good.
Yeah, like sis, you're not. Yeah, you can like you can get a video of me getting beat up, but bitch, you're not gonna get a video of me getting beat up looking a mess. The
The
fuck?
fuck?
I'm gonna have a cute outfit on at least.
Okay, and tell me, right, real talk now. What is the dating scene like in Hawaii for Bretman Rock?
Oh, it is very slim pickings, girl. But also I'm really not like looking
Tell
right
me.
now. No, actually that's a motherfucking lie, bitch. I need to be railed ASAP Rocky up in this bitch because I've been single since. Bitch, I can't even do math. That's how virgin I am now. I can't even do
Like,
math.
we're not having it, like,
Girl.
Brett, wow.
No, that's probably one of my biggest flex in my life is like, ain't nobody from my high school, probably only one person in that island can say they fucked me. So yeah,
Exclusive,
that's how
honey.
dating life
She's
is.
exclusive.
Yeah, like y'all can't touch me.
Me?
No, but I just feel like right now I'm super busy. And I don't know, I feel like I tried to like really get back in there once upon a time, and then the guy ended up married. So yeah.
It's an interesting place. It's an interesting place. And are you into?
Oh no, he was not. He was not from Hawaii.
Oh
He was not from
no!
Hawaii.
I mean the dating scene. The dating scene as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
Not Hawaii. Hawaii, a beautiful place. How like the dating scene like nowadays is so like difficult. Like, are you on any like kind of apps? What do you kind of look for?
Oh, I'm not on any app. And you know why,
Again.
bitch? Because once upon a motherfucking time, I did an ad for a dating
I
app.
don't know
I'm
where
not
this
gonna
is
say their
going, and I'm
name.
excited.
But, bitch, it's gonna go where you think it's motherfucking gonna go. So, I didn't know that they were playing my ads on the app. And, bitch, tell me why they would play my ad right after my profile would come up. So then, like three or four guys like message me. They're like, "Oh, it's so funny. Like your ad just came up right before your account," and I'm like, "Bitch, I'm not about to be the face of this dating app. The fuck." So I deleted it.
Wait, just delete it. I'd be like, lawsuit, honey. Like,
Yeah.
why are they using the ad?
No, because it was in my contract. I think,
I
but
missed that one.
I was like, bitch, y'all not about to play my ad right after my account. Like, don't fucking expose me like that. I felt seen, bitch. I really felt seen, Natalie. I was like, girl, I felt naked before they could even see me naked. Like,
They got the whole Bretman Rock before even meeting Bretman Rock. But you know what? Like, they're lucky.
Like, they got Bretman Rock, and then
They're lucky to get. They're
Yeah.
lucky to get that, honey. Like we said, she's exclusive. They ain't getting anything else. Okay.
Also, you know what's so funny? Like, a little segue. I know you didn't ask me this, but my mom asked
Go
me
on.
this. She was like, Brett, aren't you like, in my language, of course. She was like, Brett, aren't you like afraid or like scared that like your future husband's gonna see your videos? Like, aren't you like scared that he's gonna like judge you? And I go, Mom, my future husband is not at home watching these TikTok videos, baby. My future husband is selling houses somewhere.
She's
I don't know
busy.
where the fuck. Or maybe he's writing songs. I don't know. I'm really into rappers right now. I don't know.
Let's get some rappers
So-
up in here, guys.
That's what I told her. I'm like, Mom, my future husband is not a fan.
Okay, so like I said, we're coming to the end of the podcast, and you know, I just want to say, like, from all of us at PLT, you know, you're absolutely killing it as always. But we want to know, what are you manifesting next? What's coming up, Brett?
I think my ass is getting too fat for people's phone screens.
Amazing.
And it's also getting too fat for people's laptops, honestly. So I really think the next screen is the TV and the movie screen. So I think that's what's up next, or that's what I'm manifesting for Bretman Rock, is I need to see myself in a motherfucking bigger screen because my ass is too fat for your phones.
No. I'm fully with you. We need to see you on these bigger screens. We're ready for it. Seriously.
I'm saying, y'all need to see me in full HD, bitch, every pore.
5K, honey, is coming, Bretman Rock. Oh my God. So any idea on when we might be seeing you on the big screens?
Well, I can manifest an idea. Hopefully, like, I don't know. I really want to. This is my Jordan year, you know, big 23, and I'm not getting any motherfucking younger, but I am getting cuter. So, without it being said, if anyone's watching this and wants to put me in the movie, bitch, let me know. But hopefully, in my Jordan year, I book something cute, or maybe I already have.
Honestly, we can't wait. We're going to be supporting. You know, everybody is so excited for you here. Honestly, Brett, cannot wait to see what's next. It's so exciting.
Thank you so much.
We'll be supporting you. Now, I've got one last favor for you, Bretman. Are you ready?
What is it, girl?
I honestly don't want this to end. So the best way I can think of ending this podcast is with one of your iconic sign-offs. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like I can't do it because it just won't be good enough.
Wait, which one is that? Bitch, I have a lot. My
But-
YouTube one?
I feel like I mean, wait, it's a Hawaiian greeting, I believe. Have I got that right? I'm looking at people in the room. I feel like it's a Hawaiian greeting. You may need to correct me. Wait, shall I try
Wait,
for
which
you?
sign? Yeah.
It goes a little something like no, because I know you can be like, bitch, you did a complete. It's like chi something.
Oh, a chihu? Bitch, you gonna have to take your earphones off for that, bitch.
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, you guys, this has been Nat and Brett with Pretty Little Thing. Choo!
That was amazing! And that's how you end a motherfucking podcast, bitch.
The
Oh my
baddest
God.
podcast episode there is.
Literally.
That's what we're titling it. The baddest episode.
There you go, producers. Right now, that's the title. You don't even need
Write
to.
it down.
We got it. Someone write that down, Bretman. I can't tell you how much I've loved this episode. Thank you so much for being here. Like, oh my God, I wish we were in person. I'd just hug you, and I know you'd feel really uncomfortable and you'd hate it, but I would give you the biggest hug ever.
I can't wait to meet you. And our next one better be in person because this online shit is over motherfucking rated.
It's overrated, but Brett, you killed it and you made it
Yeah.
so good. Like, I feel like you're here in the room. Thank you so much for giving us your time and energy because honestly, we know you're booked and busy, so we really appreciate you. Now go and enjoy
Mahalo.
LA and Leo season and go and kill it some more, honey. We love you so much from everyone at PLT.
Love you. Aloha.
Aloha. Thank you, Brett. And that's a wrap, guys. And to all of our amazing listeners, this has been PLT Behind Closed Doors with the iconic, incredible Bretman Rock. If you've enjoyed this episode, you guys know what to do. Go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to us on Spotify, Acast, iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure you go and follow PLT Behind Closed Doors on Instagram. We'll see you next week.